Well, back to Fog Wrestle. We're here to rank every match from the 2007 Royal Rumble. And we had a total of 5 matches. You normally get about this around amount of matches on a Rumble card because the Rumble takes up so much time. We had 3 title matches, 1 tag match, and the Rumble. And we are kicking off with the worst match on this list. Hailing from ECW.
Bobby Lashley fails his test.
Testing. Ended in a count out.
Bobby Lashley at this stage, right, was far too green. Shouldn't have been a champion. There was a lot of better people in ECW more deserving. Test one of them. And I don't know, for me, I think Test is a good big man, but I think he needs to be a good worker to have a good match. And Bobby Lashley just ain't it. So Test and Bobby Lashley doesn't make for a good match. Plus, we already seen this on fucking ECW. I mean, why they had this match on ECW before this, I had no idea why.
And the finishes between ECW and this, all disaster.
I mean, Test has now basically walked out in 2 title matches. For that reason alone, he's never going to be world champ, is he? Bottle job. Anyway, this is the last match on the card.
Yeah, but didn't do ECW a good job. But we move into the World Heavyweight Championship match. Kennedy challenging Batista.
Never, I don't know. To me, this was just an awkward match. Didn't flow good at all. It was like Kennedy kind of dominated it all throughout. Just worked the legs of Batista. Then, when Batista out of nowhere hits a spinebuster, Batista bomb gets the win. It was
some weird ass shit.
I mean, JBL was near greeting that Kennedy got screwed out the title, but
that is one positive. JBL on commentary.
Yeah, like, and JBL's really good in commentary, but then you got Michael Cole who's not so good. But I mean, I don't think he was that bad in 2006. I mean, but JBL's like near greeting. Like, I mean, the fact that he believes Kennedy got screwed, he beat 6 champions, but he never beat the champion the night, and that means Batista retains. But I mean, again, I think Batista needs a great worker to get a great match out of, and I just don't think Kennedy did it.
Yep, wasn't it? But at the halfway point, we have Eminem taking on the Hardy Boys.
And I know this has got nothing to do with the Hardy Boys, but I mean, Kennedy always looked out of shape to me.
Yeah, he always just like a fat, flabby mess.
Now, speaking of the Hardy, not world champion material, speaking of out of shape messes, fast forward to 2021, you've got fucking Meth Hardy. But anyway, Hardy Boys versus Eminem. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, we'd already seen it. No titles on the line.
December to Dismember.
And the December to Dismember match was a lot better, so, you know.
I mean, a decent way to kick off the show, but the fact we'd already seen this and we're watching ECW.
And again, there was no feud.
I know.
Well, I mean, there could have been, I guess, because none of these guys are on ECW, so I guess.
No, there was a feud. Sure, they were like, oh, he gave Matt Hardy a concussion, and then we're involved in that ladder match for so and so.
I know. I was just thinking that because we're watching ECW and we never seen it, but I forgot none of these guys are on ECW.
Yeah, it comes at a halfway point. These ones are never going to have a bad match, though. And this was a close call between second and first, but we have Umaga, big match, John, last man standing match.
I mean, I think for a Royal Rumble, right? See if the Royal Rumble match isn't the best match of the night. I think you need a great match on the undercard, and for the Royal Rumble to be below par.
Yep.
And I think that's what this. I think that could have very well happened here, but I just feel like when the Rumble got down to the last 4 certainly saved it. But this match was still great. Make no mistake about it. Probably one. I think this match is underrated. I don't think Cena gets enough credit for this match. And I think this Umaga was definitely, world champion material. I understand why they didn't put the belt on him here, but
I mean, you could even argue this is the best last man standing match ever.
Yeah.
Can't really think of one off the top of my head.
Triple H Schmeichels.
Didn't like the finish to that one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Cena fucking
both at the Rumble.
Bust it open here. Bloody mess.
He was screaming at the end. He's like,
choking out Umaga with the ropes. That was great. It's not long after this, Cena goes in a 2-month fucking pay-per-view feud with the great Khali, and you're just not going to get. I mean, you go from Cena Umaga to Cena Shawn Michaels.
The great Khali.
Khali, like, you know what I mean?
Jeez. We're talking about Lashley being green.
I mean, Khali's not green. He's just pish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and talking a great Khali, we'll move into the Royal Rumble, which he was in, dominated for a wee bit.
This Royal Rumble was I gotta be honest, like, this was not a great Rumble. I mean, we kind of slabber about Royal Rumbles of the day that are shite, and that's what this kind of reminded me of. The only thing is, you've got a lot of star power coming in. I mean, you've got guys that are relevant. I mean, Sabu comes in with the weapons, gets chokeslammed through the table. That's a cool spot. Sandman comes out for the crowd, hits a few people with Kane, literally gets eliminated in about 7 seconds. I mean, you know, it's just bury the ECW guys. Kevin Thorne, the guy that everyone was saying was going to win it, comes out and well, he didn't win it. So Punk lasted a decent amount of time, but done nothing in the match.
Got buried by Cali. Yeah, I mean, in terms of things I didn't like about it, the Hardys, I think, got jobbed it.
I guess they were already in a match here.
True. Ric Flair brought steel chairs into the ring just to get not used. Dykstra.
Well, I guess Edge used them later, like, but yeah. But yeah, I wonder if that Hardy Boys Eminem match was winning team qualifies for the Rumble.
It could have been, but I don't think it.
Was Johnny Knight in the Rumble?
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was.
Oh well, if he was in it, then that's obviously I've blown it.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So anyway, Flair start. I mean, hold on. Well, let's be real, right? No, it was the greatest thing about I think the actual backstage segments when they were picking the balls at the tumbler were better than the Rumble match itself.
Yeah. Is he as great as Ric Flair is, and Finley's just pish? Those two shouldn't be starting.
No, Ric
I mean,
Flair.
you've literally got like two 60-year-old men starting the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really.
And when you look at the people in this, you could have very easily had like CM Punk and Edge start this.
Yeah, well, Edge comes out pretty early. Matt Hardy came out pretty early. Fuck, Edge and Matt don't like each other. They could have started.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just wouldn't have started with Rick and then Kenny Dicer eliminates Flair. Fucking Kenny Dicer, if he was ever going to win it.
And then when it was packing up, you're like, alright, this is going to get interesting. And Cali eliminates a lot of people who could have won it.
A lot of jobber interest. Even I think the RVD one was off camera. I think he eliminates RVD off camera.
Yeah.
And all the eliminations were pish. He throws Carlito. Carlito springboards back in, gets chopped and falls to the outside.
And then the fifth last guy in this Rumble is Kerwin White, Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, well.
Fifth last guy in the Rumble.
Madness, absolute madness. Is he not sixth?
No, he was fifth.
Did he get eliminated after Kelly?
Yeah.
Sure, I couldn't remember that. Yeah, anyway, down to final four, rated RKO.
Pretty sure he did.
Edge and Taker.
Blood, chair shots,
Edge
betrayal.
and eliminated. Edge comes in, fucking concerto to Taker, smashes Michaels. And then Michaels and Taker have a solid fucking finish. Probably the best match that the final two have had in the Royal Rumble. I mean, I can't remember a Royal Rumble where when it got down to the last two, it went on for this long.
Yeah, Sheamus, Jericho, people would probably mention, but it's never as good as this.
No, this was great, and plus I don't think you actually did not know who was going to win. I honestly felt it was 50-50 here. So you know, Taker, Michaels. Taker ends up getting the win. He goes on to Mania. And so you know what? Definitely the last four saved the Rumble. And there you go. I mean, I don't think this was a great pay-per-view. I really don't.
No, I watched the Brad Rules review on this,
and
man.
He made it as if it was fucking like an amazing pay-per-view. I mean, if I was giving this a rating out of 10, I'd probably go with like a 7 if I'm being honest. Like, I mean, and that 7's highly inflated due to. The reason I'm giving it as a 7 is because the Cena Umaga match was great.
I'd give it a 6. I think a 7's too high.
The Rob was great, and I did love the backstage segments.
I think a 7. I think a 7's way too fucking high. The simple reason is 2 out of the 3 world title matches were pish. The Rumble was pretty pish, bar the last 4 in a couple of spots, and the backstage segments were good.
Well, maybe I'm being generous with a 7. I don't know. But I certainly wasn't.
And it's a 5-match show, and half of them weren't.
Yeah.
And you look at it like
that. Wasn't the greatest fucking Rumble pay-per-view ever, guys.
But give it a 6.5 in the middle.
6.5 is fair. There you go. Bang. 6.5 out of 10. Where else would you get it, guys? Where else would you get it?
Nowhere.